I'm Lisa Doyle with Rockcliff Realtors. Here we are, end of or middle of October in 2020. And boy, I have to tell you, obviously this year's been a crazy this year. But in the last couple months, I've had a few circumstances that I wanted to share for the average home seller, a few pieces of advice that will help you guys. I mean, I get questions every day from families about just, to prepare to make a move, let's say sometime next year. What are the best steps to take today? So here we are, like I said, middle of October. So a lot of families, I have to tell you, in the last 2 months, I've experienced two kinds of clients. One who came to me 6 months ago, and they've been slowly making these progressive changes over their home and getting ready and preparing. And it was a very smooth, very less stress process, right? And I have had two in the last month or so where they necessarily, their move may have come up quickly. And they came to me within about a 2-week window when they had to hit the market. And the stress that they endured to make that 2-week window was crazy. So I wanted to give you guys some advice. And so if you are planning a move next year, there's definitely some steps you can take to make your move a lot easier on you. So I wanted to share. So a couple things. As you look at your home and you're preparing, so let's say you're thinking about making a move like next April. You want to think about how do you make small changes to your home that would appeal to the broadest audience. Of course, when you sell your home, the more interested buyers you have, the higher price you will get, right? But you want to be mindful and cautious about doing those preparations today is don't overspend. This is something that you're going to want to talk to your broker. Let me know if I can help you about what steps you should take to prepare. But there's a few things I wanted to share. So of course, planning early, we've already talked about that. And a few items to consider that you can start to make the preparations today is take a look at your home in general. Bookshelves, closets, extra storage, garage, anything that you have, a lot of accumulated things. Start going through that stuff. Start giving it away. One thing I have to tell you, since COVID has hit, you cannot donate items as quickly as you once could. So this is why this 3 to 4 to 6 month window is so important. Start making a decision about what you do want to donate, what do you want to keep, and then what do you want to store up and pack up. Because the more you pack today, the last month of your move and preparation is going to be so much easier on you. So that would be one, is start going through your items. And also pre-inspections. So this is a big one. People ask me every day, should I get inspections now so that I can prepare for my move in 3 or 4 months? Absolutely, I would recommend that. Get some inspections for yourself, because if there are items that need to be repaired, it's so much easier to do it over a few months rather than try to get contractors to do repairs in a 2-week window right before you're ready to go on the market. It just seems like with all that we've gone through this year and all the changes and all the the red tape sometimes with all of the getting permits and things, if you do have that type of work to do, everything is taking longer. The service providers are more strained and pulled than they had been at one time. I think the fires have pulled away a lot of contractors, so we just have less resources of people to turn to. So plan early for that too. And then of course, the one thing that people ask me all the time is you get a little closer to your move. So personal photos, and I've had some clients reach out to me right before they're going to move, and then we meet within just a few weeks, and now they've packed away every bit of personal items, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but I do have to tell you, as far as the question on personal photos, I get this every day, do we remove every personal photo from our house to what you might say depersonalize? And I have to tell you, if you've gone to a new construction model home in the past maybe 5 years, look around. They actually have fake family pictures in those model homes because it makes the house feel warm and friendly. It makes it feel inviting and warm. So I would say don't pack up all your personal photos. This again is something that we can help you through, is what is appropriate to make the house feel warm. If you have that wall of family where there's 25 pictures, which all of us love, that you can definitely depersonalize, but keep a few out. And we'll talk about that as we get a little closer. And then there's a couple things that I wanted to give you guys as far as seller tips also, in addition to what we've talked about, but seller resource tips. So there's a service that I've used now 3 or 4 times, and I absolutely love them. If you've not heard of Lug, it's an app that you put on your phone. Everyone tells me I've got these items of these big items, and I need to move them from the upstairs to the garage, or I need to move them from the garage to the inside, or whatever. But Lug is a wonderful service. All you have to do is, it's kind of like going on a ride on Uber or Lyft. You put your information in, they come within an hour. These strong, wonderful young men will come, and women potentially, will come and help you move your items. It's inexpensive, it's quick, it's effective, they're wonderful, and you don't have to depend on trying to hire someone to come in and move these things around. So that's just one tip I wanted to share. So if you guys have any questions, and just keep in mind, this is the time where people start to think about moving for next year. We are October of 2020. Now is the time to start. Give yourself several months. Take some time to prepare. Don't make yourself crazy and stressed. And call me if there's any resources that you need to help you make this process. I'm Lisa Doyle. Look forward to seeing you guys. Stay well, stay healthy, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.